All right, thanks for tuning in to our first ever podcast. I'm your host, Gangster7, and joining me today is
SMB Bravo.
VS Hero.
All right, so at first I wanted to talk about something very important. Yo, Bravo, when you're watching porn, what is your favorite use of dildos? Is it suction cup to the refrigerator videos, or is it where the camera's up above and they like blowjob and they look up at it, or is it on the floor? Like, what's your favorite preference?
Probably from the top view.
Enemy captured.
Like the eye contact?
Oh yeah.
Hero, what about you? What's your favorite?
I don't know, man. This is kind of weird.
All right, go ahead, Bravo. What's your questions now?
All right, back to the series. The thing that's been on top of the news since like Friday is there, and it's Gallahorn. The most
Gallahorn.
Just walk into
OP
school, say he's
godlike
Bro,
weapon
he-
ever.
Yeah, man. He sells G-Horn. Everybody walks in school. Yo, everybody go buy Destiny. He's selling G-Horn.
Is that what happened at
Crazy.
your school?
Yeah.
You were the one, when you were the only one there that knew what the fuck
I walked in. I was like, everybody go get Destiny right now. He's selling G-Horn. Everybody looked at me like I was stupid, but
Now, I feel like
Ran-
Bungie played, like, they're selling Gallahorn was their trump card. I mean, it blew the fuck up on the internet in, like, a promotional way. It was trending on Twitter and Destiny subreddit. Like, the stats are huge. They went from unique views per day. They went from, like, averaging, like, 200,000 to 300,000. They went from page views from 2 million to almost 3 million. And they went from subscriptions per day. They went from averaging like 400,000 to 800,000 for that day. So it was more of a promotional tool. At this point, I mean, like statistically, it was promotional. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
The thing that I thought it was about, like, everyone gets to enjoy the power of the G-Horn before it's nerfed, you know, with the Wolfpack rounds and all that other stuff.
yeah, they get a good 3 weeks with it, and then no one's gonna care.
I'm excited to see everybody who's going to be affected by this now. Everybody's going to be pissed off that Gallahorn's getting fucked in the ass.
Well, now everybody can solo Crota, so is it really a bad thing?
That's a good one.
Yeah, they could finally go for that emblem they always wanted. You got Spolas, Crota, Atheon, all wrecked by G-Horn. Everyone's gonna be
And now everybody's going to get the achievement for doing flawless now, unless you like proximity detonate awesome thralls.
It's so much easier to get Triumph now, because you can just walk in there with G-Horn.
All right.
Always jump before you shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do what I do. I like to shoot the thrall in the face, not realizing that G-Horn has grenades and horseshoes, because that makes sense.
All right, so I want to. The big topic right now is Taken King. Destiny's bringing up their promotion where they're going to start showing off live streams again for what's coming up, and I like that reveal system. It's good. I think during House of Wolves live reveals, we should have been a little bit more critical on it because we kind of got fucked in the ass in the end. The House of Wolves sucked, or was just weak, which is actually another topic I want to talk on. But first off, I wanted to ask you guys with Taken King, just in general, how do you guys see it as, hey, it's $40 for Taken King, but if I add another $20 to that $40, I get a whole new game. Like, what is your guys' like remarks when people say that?
Well, like, pretty much most of some like the Tier 1 players, they get mad because they're getting like the best deal for Taken King in the game, the full game that should have been released since the beginning, but
Tier 1 people really got cheated, because Tier 2 people are not going to have to grind. They ain't got to go through any of that we had to go through. And they're getting the game at a cheaper price.
but then again, what
You got all the DLCs.
some fun grinding.
I mean, they won't have those memories of us throwing controllers through the windows because we didn't get what we wanted, but,
Heavy ammo on the way.
I mean,
I mean more from the perspective of, are you more likely to want to buy Fallout 4, or are you more like, if you only had $60, would you rather spend it buying a brand new game, or would you rather spend that $40 on a safe game that you've already invested 50 days into? Like, what are your thoughts on that? 'Cause a lot of people say, hey, $60 for a 9 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 game is better than spending another $40 on an average game. Like, what are your guys' stance on that?
I'd definitely buy Taken King. I mean, it's a game that, after all I've read into, hopefully, this is where the game should have been from day one. So I'm definitely not going to buy a new game that I know nothing about when I know that this game is going to be getting better.
I mean, but you know Fallout 4. I mean, you know of it. You know it's gonna be amazing. Like, you'd rather keep shelling money into a game that hasn't left you fulfilled, as opposed to getting a game that probably will fulfill you.
It is.
I don't know. When you put it that way, it's a really hard question when you put it that way.
That's why I'm the host. No, but I mean
But
that's
then again,
the
like-
point being made. Like Star Wars Battlefront or Taken King. Like, it's not an easy question, and I was just like, from my perspective, if I only had $60, I would kind of do what my friends do, but I also base it on I've already invested $50. My mindset is, or not, I've already invested like 50, 60 days into the game. I have no fucking life, but I see it as not just a return on investment, but I'm comfortable, I'm safe with this, and I just get to continue on from it. No, hang on. Why don't you take this from? Go ahead.
Well,
Well, anyways, and then do you guys have any thoughts on? Give me some general thoughts on Taken King. What are you guys excited most for?
for me, it would probably have to be
the new classes, man.
Sith Thorn.
Wanna be Thorn. Wanna be Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you speak English, you can join our podcast. Anyway.
There was some.
Wait.
There were some people saying that they should name it the Breaker instead of Sunbreaker, and Striker, or Defender, and then Breaker. But now it's gonna go Striker, Defender, Sunbreaker. It's gonna sound a little weird now. What are your thoughts on that?
I can see how.
It doesn't matter when you're running around with an OP freaking hammer you can throw people's faces. I don't think it matters what it's called, honestly.
So the
What
new
does it
subclasses.
taste like when I hit you in the face with it?
Is that what you're most excited for? Is the new subclasses?
Yes.
I'm excited for all the brand new weapons. What was it, like 100 something new
You're in
weapons?
the lead.
Some people hate on the 100 bows.
They said like 12
Like
exotics,
Bravo, but-
gun-wise. They like
Looks like the bow's gonna be cool.
Oh wait, let me change my answer. Can't wait to play Crucible again, or freaking Thorn is an overall king.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
I can actually use
You still gonna have that one douchebag that rolls around with it like, I want to go back in the past, and then everybody's gonna stab him. But I'm so ready for Thor not to be overpowered anymore.
Just
Could have done this a long time ago.
But
That's another thing. I wonder if they'll update Trials when Taken King comes out, where you won't be getting year one exotics. You'll be getting the new exotics. The way people actually still do Trials.
I'd assume they do that. I wonder if they'll update the loot though, like add new trials guns. I wonder if they'll.
Yeah. That would definitely keep Trials fresh and keep people wanting to play it. Because if you just keep getting the same guns, Trials is just gonna go vacant. Like, no one's gonna ever play that game.
we got a
That's a
question
good
from
ass
our
point. That's a good ass point. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, the question was, what was your favorite memory from year one?
I got G Horn, and it wasn't from Zer.
Nice, Aaron.
One of my favorite memories was
All these
beating
level
Glass
20s,
the first
man.
time.
They can't.
I don't.
Yeah. Beating VO. Yeah, I remember the first time I beat VOG. Randoms invited me because I was a high level. And I didn't know what to do. I just followed them around and shot stuff.
I don't really have a singular best memory. It's kind of a collage. Like Solar Proto is great that I have accomplished. It's more of accomplishments I'm proud
I
of.
mean, always a good memories when you get your first ever exotic. Like your first exotic guns. Like, oh crap.
I mean, I remember first legendary was that shitty Payback SOS. Like it seems like that was
My
everybody's.
best memory so far will probably be counting up to 15 Galahorns and like receiving Nightfalls, Crota, all that.
Man.
15 galleys.
Not to change the subject, but I really wanted to ask you, fucking, what is it like playing the game where you have pretty much all the exotics and you've had like 15 Galahorns? Like, from your perspective, what keeps you getting on just from a game-wise? Like, what makes you want to play Destiny?
The thing that makes me like want to play this game again, like every single day, will probably be the people that I play with. Because pretty much I have no reason to be on this game except for
I may or may
the
not force
shaders
him to get
and
on
shit.
and play with me.
Yeah, there's that. I have to play with this kid, train him, make him better.
Listen. See, Bravo's the only one that can speak like that, though. I'm out here still trying to get the icebreaker, so I mean... not all of
Yeah,
us not all of us have that luck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an interesting perspective because I mean I've just barely recently got Galahorn in like the last month or so.
I mean, if you have everything, Taken King's got to make you want to play it, because some people on a hype
Yeah,
train.
just to earn all the new stuff from there will probably be like the main thing there. And I'm already developing strategies if I could get these exotics.
With that new Zer thing, respawn.
Yeah,
I can't wait to
that
see
new
all
Zer
the
thing.
exploits for
Yeah.
that, where they're like, if you kill this guy here, you have a chance. If you kill that guy there, it's glitched in the coding, you have a chance to get a thing from him. I can't wait for some weird shit. I can already see it's gonna glitch on. I can't imagine what something weird's gonna happen with that coin. Either it's gonna stack, or you're gonna be able to use it multiple times. Something weird will happen. Watch. It always seems to fucking happen, like when people were farming Skull Loss, where if you died by the mines, you could get multiple chances as shit from him on different characters. Something weird always happens.
It's gonna glitch out and give you a damage of 700 Thorn, and then everybody's gonna stop playing Destiny again.
Something weird always
Oh,
fucking
man.
happens, so.
Then it's gonna be all over.
Xerxes Galahorn,
Again, why?
and everybody's gonna buy it just because it's G-Horn.
So, I mean,
Really
with Zer
wanted to-
coming,
Never mind.
what do you think with taking King? Man, I'm trying. My bad on asking all these suggestive questions. I fucking hate this, but Zer coming up. Do you think he's gonna pull boots to AO and Mayo and just stay away from selling them as long as possible with the new exotics, or like what the fuck do you think's gonna happen? Like, what do you hope happens really? Do you hope he sells?
Well, I hope he doesn't
exotics?
sell. I hope he does. I hope he sells new exotics. I mean, who's gonna buy year one exotics from him when most people already have them? Like,
Enemy
Very-
captured
if
zone.
if he doesn't sell new exotics, then Zera's gonna be pointless.
Like, I'm really interested to see how this Taken King edition sells to non-players, to non-people who played it. Because I really think Bungie is putting all, or Activision is putting all their eggs into the basket. Everybody who doesn't own the game, which is very little people, are gonna now buy the game, and they're gonna want all this like year one shit. And I'm thinking, I really don't expect too many. I'd have to see some proof because I don't expect that many Kindergartens to be on fucking taking the day Taken King comes out.
I know I will be.
Friends that play Destiny, they're gonna convince you to buy it. And then you're getting like, the greatest deal ever for a game.
Yeah, you're gonna get the best deal ever. You're getting all the
Yeah, like $30
DLCs and everything.
Plus the game.
You're
for
skipping
60.
all the. As soon as you put in the game, you're gonna be level 20 or 25, whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah, you can
to
skip the
do
storyline. Like
The Taken
that
King
for one
story. You can skip all of that.
And if you actually have like good friends, they could just run you through the story mode with all your other characters.
Yeah.
Up to date with them. And then if Zero starts selling the new exotics early, like he did with House of Wolves, I don't think they'll be
Heavy
like
ammo on the way.
I don't think it'll bring people back to try and get the exotics that they don't have if he's just gonna sell them.
Oh, let me touch on.
Well, I mean, as
something
soon as you
else.
pop in the
Hey,
disc, you're
screw you,
gonna
let me
be
talk.
caught up to date with your friends.
Do you guys
I mean,
plan on playing?
we're all gonna be just as in the dark.
Do you plan on replaying the campaign again? Because Nolan North is going to be doing cutscenes or doing the Dinklebot now.
I'm actually
Now
gonna
that
do that.
you're gonna be able to skip cutscenes, maybe.
I'm gonna delete my Warlock to make another Titan.
Really?
Don't
And
see
then I'll do the
Titan's the
campaign
best of
just
the
to
best.
see like
I'm
what they
glad
did
you
with it.
realize this.
I mean, I could make a hunter.
I think we're overrating that. I really doubt that's going to be that cool. It's just going to be different. You're going to fucking play a strike, get a different voice, and that'll be just as good as doing the campaign again with the Nolan North
Yeah,
experience.
but I'm just gonna see all the new stuff they add. Just to see
Depends
how
on
this
what
will be a
voice he
new Titan.
does. Everybody's gonna buy it. If he does
If-
Richtofen,
Yeah, if he does Richtofen,
then
I will play the
like,
game over and over again for a
Destiny's
while.
gonna go. It's gonna be the #1 game in the world. It's gonna draw all the Call of Duty fans.
Man, that'd be
Damn,
the
this
shit.
game good. It's better than Call of Duty.
Zone
And they
B
finally realized.
secure.
That's the
You
dream.
finally realized that Call of Duty.
The lead.
That is the fucking dream.
Zone A lost.
Anyways, so some other things I want to touch on is the Destiny community. Now with this podcast, technically we're entering into the Destiny community first. Hey, thanks for having us here. But I wanted to get your guys' opinions on the Destiny community. How
Zone C neutralized.
they're pretty much all connected.
behind.
Where you have fucking Planet Destiny working with Mr. Fruit's crew. You have Dado that did a co-video with King Gathalion and Brawlman, all the other dudes. they're all kind of interconnected, which you don't see in COD community. I was wondering, what are your thoughts on that? Do you guys, is it a nice, do you like, how much do you like it?
Zone C secure.
I like it a lot. Like, just knowing that people like
You're
just
in
come
the
together
lead.
just to mess around in Destiny, like talk to each other, like just meet new people and stuff. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
one
You
thing
don't
that
really see that in other
Destiny
games.
does have on other games is it's so social.
Yeah.
And then when I see like in the comment section playing Destiny on somebody else's or Dado on somebody else, that is fucking awesome as fuck to see. I'm just like, wow, he watches this too, and they're all fans of each other. It's so dope.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that since fucking in the fucking hip hop world when you'll see hip hop artists comment on somebody else's shit, and it's just like, wow, man, this is so cool, man, to see people watching each other. It's fucking surreal. It's one of the cool things.
Zone A.
And then I also want to mention.
Every like major YouTuber of this knows each other in person, and well, that is.
And then I was wondering from the community side, I was wondering how everybody's starting to blend, like how they're also all connected. I watched somebody else comment on to the fact that it's starting to turn into a D-Ride fest of Bungie, where since everybody's in with Bungie and everybody's kind of in with each other, it's starting to get to a point where everybody's just like D-Riding. House of Wolves wasn't that good. So I was wondering, what do you think that it could turn into COD community the closer we get to taking King and shit, where it's just going to be a circle jerkathon, and the community won't be there to be our medium to Bungie?
I hope not. I really hope not.
I hope it stays similar to this, except a little bit better.
You know how people are. Someone says something, everybody hops behind him and just D-rides him on whatever he says. So just.
I mean, I want to see another Battalion go up on live stream where they kind of send cheap shots at them. Even if it's just cheap shots with no real pressure, I just want some cheap shots to know that they're part of the community and not part of Bungie's under branch.
But they can't be like that one dude. What was his name? He did all Deej.
That shit, that savage dude.
Yeah, that was.
That doesn't count. I don't think
What do you
that
get?
doesn't
I just don't want it to be like that. At least say something to him.
count. Yeah. I've already said I wish they would have B. Dobbins or fucking J. Loco on their shit, just fisting them the entire time, pointing shit out. I wish they had somebody who represented the community that actually was a fan of them from the start and then got turned off by the game. A lot of these people were fans from the start, but then they just took the shit they were given and just like kept going. I was like, come on, you're just gonna take this? And they took it. What the fuck? So
It's too. I don't even know. A community that just goes out there and just listens to the fans and stuff. Hopefully, Bungie also listens to some other people besides the D writers.
okay, so
I need
we
people
have
to give Bungie corrective criticism, not talk shit to them. Really.
constructive corrective. I know this ain't corrective measures. Dude. We need to give them corrective measures. All right, so there's actually a fourth person in the podcast, and he's blowing up our hotline. He's managing our Twitter feed now in our live comment section. Dude, we're popping on Twitter right now. We're probably trending at this point. But we have 2Cold26, aka Bruce, aka Guy Without a Mic. And so he wants to know, so what brought you guys to Destiny and what makes you stay?
Probably the first thing that got my attention was seeing all the Easter eggs in ODST, and then finding out that Bungie was working on this game. And then, you know, like Bungie, the Halo series. So I just want to test out this game, see how it'll be like, how it'll compare to Halo.
What brought me? Call of Duty started sucking, and I need something new. And I was like, Destiny looks pretty cool, so I bought it. And what makes me stay is I still don't have Icebreaker. I still try to get Icebreaker.
The thing for me that makes me stay is the same thing I said earlier. My friends, pretty much.
And there was a still point for me for Destiny, but Taking King coming out, making me want to play it more though. Just waiting to see what happens. All the new stuff.
Alright, and what brought me to Destiny was my roommate got the game, and then I got it also. And then what made me stay is the fact that I have friends on
You
it.
realize you're a pro at it?
It's not that, I'm good at any game, but what makes me stay right now is the friends, and that I can just do anything on it. I can play PvP. It's cliche to say that, but I mean, I'm a PvE and a PvP guy, and so the fact that I can do both on one game right now is helping me over. I also think it's a part of the drought right now that we haven't had a good game in like fucking years at this point. I mean, like a multiplayer style game. Since Battlefield 4 died out, Titanfall was weak.
I mean, what's wrong with us though? We want to play Crucible, yet we know as soon as we go into Crucible, we just gonna get killed by Thor, and then we get pissed and go do PvE. We just
that was true. The other
pattern over and over again.
Grinding dragon strikes because we can't get hopscotch.
Yeah, trying to get that hopscotch that doesn't exist.
Well, that also the hopscotch. Since you bring it up, I'm gonna change topics real quick because this is actually a really good question I wanted to ask. The community has basically at this point in the game become another vendor, because you wouldn't have the dry rot, you wouldn't have the fulcrum hype, and you wouldn't have the hopscotch hype if it wasn't for the community as some sort of vendor. And this also brings me into reforging, where without the community you wouldn't have got the Ghetto Hawkmoon idea. It wouldn't have been possible. You wouldn't have had a dry rot as like a fully automatic great shotgun without the community. You wouldn't have had the hopscotch be as good without the community. I guess it'd be good, but you couldn't get custom perks on it, make it better. So I was wondering, is there any other guns in that tier right there alone, like Dry Rot and Fulcrum, that you guys can think of that the community has came up with?
I've seen some pretty good all fate rolls and spare change rolls. That's basically all the same thing.
I mean, but yeah, I was gonna say, Paul. I mean, they're just really good. Is there any like niche things where one's a mini Hawkmoon and one's a mini Fourth Horseman, but you know, or is there just nothing else like that right now?
Oh, really?
And then I wanted to mention reforging. There's some debate right now, hotly going on, if they're gonna get rid of it or if it's gonna stay or not. What are your thoughts on reforging?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about the. I think it's stupid, honestly, in my personal opinion. I mean, yeah, it needs to go. I mean, you're in Crucible and a Matador drops. I mean, you're in Crucible and a Matador drops. It could have the crappiest perks, but you don't even care because you know you can just re-roll it and get the most OP shotgun in the game.
Yeah, you like sniper.
It's just
years away.
Yeah,
all right. But someone pointed this out, and I can't take credit for it. I wish I could. The problem is final round was Bungie's fault. Shot package on shotguns is Bungie's fault. Grenades and horseshoes on every rocket is Bungie's fault. They made perks that are too good. Aggressive ballistic shotguns with shot package, Bungie's fault. It's not fucking being able to re-roll it. It's that the perks are OP and they didn't balance them properly. Because if you take out reforging, what happens when that one guy is the only guy who can get a fucking shot package shotgun? He becomes the best player in the lobby. What happens when you fucking, I don't think they'll ever fuck up again, but what happens if they would have came out final round before you could reforge it? That one asshole's going around just destroying kids and you have an unfair advantage. It's like, what happens then if you couldn't reforge rockets? And there was no grenade and horseshoes on any rockets and it was just a perk. That one guy would be shitting on kids unless you put out an exotic. So I was wondering, like,
I mean, is it better for that one guy that you'll get in the lobby with every once in a while to have it, or is it better for everybody to have it?
I think it's the third option where you shouldn't have shit like that wasn't thought out properly or tested enough.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be. They definitely need to think out more of their perks.
That's balancing. They fucked up there. Like I've been saying, DOS shouldn't be in first-person shooter multiplayer games ever. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's really cheesy. Take it off the grenades too. Holy crap, Warlock grenades.
And another thing where it was like fulcrum hopscotch jars. I want to say the XRX, the LMG with that insane Necken 2 shop.